remember, Bitcoin is only 16 years old. So it's a baby. In fact, it's getting into its teenage, and we're going to see evidence of that now. The only thing I can say about Bitcoin for this month is that it could well be quite stroppy. You know what teenagers are like. One minute they're okay, the next minute they're not. And so you're going to have to ride the wave of that this month. That's the one thing I would always say about Bitcoin is that it has longevity. So much longevity. Just ride it. It's a teenager, but just ride it.
Using Wi-Fi without NordVPN could mean sharing your private stuff with more people than you think. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Tokenmetrics AI analyzes millions of data points to uncover hidden gems, delivering buy and sell signals you can trust. Our AI spots tokens before they moon, helping you stay ahead in the fast-paced crypto world. Join tens of thousands of investors who have taken their portfolios to the moon and beyond.
Bitcoin's going to take over the world, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. We are recording this on Wednesday, the 28th of May at 18:38 UK time, and we're going to be looking at what Bitcoin is going to do in the month of June. And just to say, and then you can introduce yourself and say what you do. When we did the May recording, you said number go up.
I did.
Bitcoin started at 94,400, and right now it's $107,000.
Oh,
and it touched $112,000 this month. So number did go up. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, do you want to say who you are and what you do?
Yeah. Hi, I'm ASHA Kamari. And I look at birth charts. I read your divination. I look at birth charts. I put together a profile of your metaphysical self. You know, I always find it actually really difficult to put into words what I do. You just have to come and experience it, really. So I put together your date of birth, your, again, I've just struggled to say what I do.
So the people who come,
you know what? It's actually a mystery. It's actually a mystery. And then what I do is actually I'm a kind of detective, a very subterranean detective, because I have a Scorpio sun, and so I'm very, very subterranean, and I find out about you in an energetic kind of way. And then I bring that to your awareness so that your physical body is actually fully aware of its natural abilities.
Wow. Okay. Now, what do people who've come to you for readings?
Yeah.
You do Vedic astrology, tarot, and numerology.
Yeah.
What do they say to you?
Well, they love it.
Afterwards. What do they say? What do they get out of it?
They get a feeling of unity within their own self, a feeling of wholeness, because that's actually what I offer. My service is actually a service of wholeness, of complete well-being and wholeness. So that's actually what I offer.
Well, it's very funny because I would say my experience of having a reading with you is of being validated. That's what I'm good at. That's what I should need to pay attention to. And I know on a personal level, you've given, as well as doing like the initial readings for myself and then separately for my wife, you've also been kind enough to give us the occasional transit readings.
Yeah.
In terms of our business and our work and everything, and found it really, really useful. And for people who are watching, Asha's website is monarchmoon.co.uk, and she does readings all over the world, and she's just started taking Bitcoin because I've set you up with a Bitcoin wallet, right? So you can take Bitcoin and Ethereum and Monero and many others, right? So you should get in touch and get a reading. It's incredibly useful, and we're going to be recording this video about Bitcoin in June, but we've recorded 7 videos about 7 different altcoins where I've given you the blockchain, the date and time it was launched, and then you've said, oh, this altcoin is like this, and it's going to do this, and it's like this, and you've been right every single time. You've described those altcoins accurately.
You know, I just find that I love it. I find it hilarious as well, and I love it. It's such fun. Well, the whole thing is speculative, isn't it?
Well, I suppose life is speculative. Who knows?
It is. And you know, after been doing, this will be we are doing our 8th one now, aren't we?
Well, this is going to be
7 prior.
Yeah, and then we're going to do numbers 8 and 9, separate recordings. So people should subscribe so you can watch those videos when they come out.
Because actually now I've started to see a theme. Okay, and one of them is fifth house placements, which of course it's speculative. The fifth house is gambling. It can be gambling, but for playful. So, and it really is. It's risk. So,
okay.
And the other thing that I've noticed is that all of them have had Chiron in Aries. All the ones that we've done have had Chiron in Aries.
And what does that mean?
That actually makes sense to me because it's not sure of its identity. They're all so new. Okay, because remember, Bitcoin is only 16 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a baby, really. In fact, it's getting into its teenage, and we're going to see evidence of that now.
Okay.
So
we're gonna do those 2 other videos, and I've got an idea because you don't know which altcoins they are. I'll tell you afterwards, right?
Yeah.
That's very astute already. Okay, now let's go straight into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is a teenager.
Yeah, Bitcoin's now a teenager. Okay, and do you know, today I wanted to pull, because you remember last time I pulled a tarot card for an overview of what Bitcoin will do for the month of May. Well, I've done the same thing today, actually, because I was curious.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then we've got the lovers. We've got the lovers card, okay? Now, the lovers speaks of unity, okay?
Can you show that card?
Yeah! Look at this card, the lovers. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah, the lovers. Okay, that shows unity.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It shows unity, but also choice. Okay, and I find that to be quite interesting because it might start to be a little bit volatile now. Okay, because of its teenage temperament. And then when I'm looking at the transits, this is insane. So its transits are, the other thing I need to say is the lovers card represents the sign of Gemini.
Right.
Okay, the astrological sign of Gemini. And then when I look at the transits, okay, it is 7th house in Gemini. Now, that was like, what? Okay, so what that means is that actually we could now start to find, I feel like things are going to be written about it. Okay, there might even be some kind of legal things being written about it. Okay, so that's what I feel when I'm looking at this month's Bitcoin. Again, it's still a lot of 5th house energy. So yeah, but that's actually, the only way I can say about Bitcoin for this month is that it could well be quite stroppy. So, and what I mean when I'm saying that is, you know what teenagers are like. 1 minute they're okay, the next minute they're not. 1 minute they're... And so you're going to have to ride the wave of that this month. That's what I feel.
Right.
Okay? Ride the wave. So...
Okay, so how I understand what you're saying, price is going to go up a bit, and then it's going to go down quite a bit, and then it's going to go up quite a bit, and then it's going to go down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And Asha, as part of your education within cryptosphere, there is in the world of Bitcoin, there's a term called diamond hands.
Oh!
Diamond hands.
What?
Diamond hands.
A lovely
hands that don't let go. One of the things that happens is that people get scared. Bitcoin, I mean, my cousins, Bitcoin will drop 7, 8, 9% in a day, and they'll go, oh my God, it's over. No, it's not over.
No.
Hold on. Right?
No.
Diamond hands don't let go.
Absolutely. And also, the one thing I will always say about Bitcoin is that it has longevity. Okay? So much longevity that just ride it. It's a teenager. But some people are going to make the choice whether to let it go or not. So people will be at that choice. I guess what I'm saying, whether to cash it in or not, I guess that's what I'm saying. Okay? And some people will be making a choice regarding that. But just ride it. Just ride it. So, I feel other things on social media will be written about it as well. It's going to be really spoken about.
Mm.
So,
Which I can get if it's volatile.
yeah,
There's going to be a lot of people reacting. Like when it goes up, you're like, "Hooray!"
Yeah.
And then it goes down, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And that'll provoke a lot of conversation. And Gemini's about communication, right?
It is, yeah, and it's also about media.
Okay.
Okay, and so all I will say to that is that just ride it, just enjoy the ride, because that's the thing. If you can't enjoy speculation, okay, don't speculate, because the whole point of this is that, again, even with again, we've got a lot of fifth house activity this month, okay, with Bitcoin, loads, and so yeah, this is about the fun of speculation. So also enjoy that, where you go, oh my god, it's over, or where you're like, yay, I'm celebrating, and so it will be really like that this month.
Great. And what I'll be saying to my wife when it goes down is like, come on, let's buy some more. Not investment advice. That's what I'll be saying to my wife. What my wife will say may be another matter, but that'll be between her and I. And
So
what I
that's
might
what I
do,
would say. Okay, it does have. It's just about to have. It's got the moon entering the 8th house. So this is where I say, oh, it's just going to have a little bit of transformation, and it's going to get moody, just like a teenager. Okay, so, and that will be. It won't last long.
okay.
So by the end. Yeah, it won't last long. That is how it looks for this month. And it's only got a square. So it's just tension, which, of course, don't all teenagers carry a load of tension?
Oh yes.
And actually, some of it's just a lot of hot air.
Oh yes. And then and we're going to finish up, right? Something that teenagers say. No, not teenagers. Another saying in crypto is BTFD.
What does that mean?
Buy the fucking dip.
Buy the dip.
Buy the dip. That's right. Ash is much better than it. Yeah.
I guess what you're also saying is ride the wave. Ride that
Ride the wave. Yeah. I may set some
Absolutely.
USDT.
Absolutely.
I may set some USDT to one side, and as it dips, buy some. That's what I may do. Not investment advice. All right. Is there anything else you want to say, Asha?
Yes, there is actually. Because when I was looking at the long term of Bitcoin, I noticed something. I noticed that. Right, hang on. I need to find it now. So hold on. Yes, I noticed something about its Mercury. Okay, there's something about Mercury going in retrograde. So, and how that will do with speculation, I think we should speak about that on another video, because yeah, that came up, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Okay,
But
and when does it go into retrograde, and how long for?
Well, quite a bit, but not yet. Okay, so I think we should come back to that. Okay, there's something I picked up about Mercury, but I think what we're going to have to do is just do that next month, and remember that, because it's a long-term retrograde, so it will be affecting. And when Mercury goes in retrograde, people second guess. They try to second guess when Mercury goes in retrograde, because Mercury is like intellect, communication. So there could be something with that. Okay, but again, we'll do another video on that later.
Great. Okay. Thank you so much. So check out monarchmoon.co.uk, and you can now pay in Bitcoin, and you get something like a minimum of 1, possibly 2 hours for a reading with Asha, the astrologer. And please subscribe, because you can catch our other videos that we're doing. We're slowly working through the top 100 cryptocurrencies, and your favorite one will get covered too. Okay. All right, this is Crypto Rich and Asha the astrologer signing out. All the best. Bye. Is this you? Low energy, low libido, no get up and go? Boost your testosterone naturally and rev up your engine with Immense Boost. bit.ly/CryptoRichBoost and order your testosterone boost today.